The final quarter is here. And you know what that means. The great lock-in for the 2025 is officially starting. And in today's video, I'm going to walk you through everything we need to reach our goals before the end of the year and basically become the better version of ourselves. The great lock-in is for the ones who want to be on top of their goals before the New Year's Eve. We are not waiting for January to set our goals. We are 90 days of progress ahead of the version that would have just slowed down this season and waited for another excuse to skip the progress. And for those of you who are not familiar with the Great Lock-in or the Winter Arc, basically it's a seasonal strategic rebuild that starts on October 1st, and it's the time of the year when we focus on intentional living. Everyone is in the cozy season. You are creating a better structure for your life. This time of the year, we are intentional with our time and with our energy. We are treating September as a new start. And I have to say, this is my favorite time of the year because I just realized that something is different in the air, like literally. The moment I start to feel the autumn cold, I feel so drawn to just get the best out of my days and really focus on what's important for me. Before we talk about the goals, we start with an audit. We are going to study our past months and understand what went wrong and how to improve from now on. Examine 4 simple areas: your time, your people, your habits, your money. For each item you see, ask one clean question. Does this serve me or does this drain me? If late night scrolling is stealing your sleep, your phone now sleeps in the kitchen. If procrastination is breaking your deep work, set a timer on your phone and don't touch it until it expires. If doom content keeps lowering your standards, unfollow and unsubscribe to everything that is not aligned with you. You need to shed your old skin in order to become this new person. And it's not a completely new person because at core, you're still you, but you are getting better. Every season, you are evolving, you are reborn. And I feel like that's a powerful move to just use every single season to create this evolution about yourself. Like you're intentionally evolving, and that is such an important thing to do. Evolving is going to help you reach your goals better. Get a notebook or an iPad and make 3 columns: serving me, not serving me, replaced with, and put at least 3 honest entries to each column. Because until you put ink on paper, your brain will keep bargaining with you. Use this audit as your map by collecting information about your current life. Now that you have clear data, let's get crystal clear on what your intentions are. What do you want to achieve after these 90 days? I want you to be very specific. Answering this question in detail will help you to create a good system. In my case, this winter arc, I want to get focused on creating content on YouTube and on all my social platforms that I started building this year. And I made this goal very specific by writing down the exact number of videos I'm going to post until the end of the year. I wrote down every single step I have to make so I can track my progress and notice when I'm deviating from my main goal. For you, it might be going to the gym 3 times a week, eating more healthy, having a no sugar month, doing a social media detox, having deep work sessions, or maybe just trying something new. This is the time. Tailor these days to your needs. You don't have to follow the viral list of things like drinking enough water, going to the gym, eating healthy, reading more. These goals are great, but they are too generic. So try to get specific. What's your priority? Do you want to read more? Good. Then set an exact number of pages you are going to read every single day. Track your progress. Writing everything down is so useful because when you write things down, for example, your goals, they are going to materialize. You take them from your mind, from your brain, and put them into reality. I'm writing everything down. This is how I'm starting each day. I use a digital planner this winter arc that I already started to fill in with everything I want to achieve. And it's so great because it has monthly, weekly, daily pages, and you can track your progress every single day. It has Sunday audits and everything you need to make sure that you're on top of your goals. So if you want to try it, I will leave a link in the description box down below. Reset your environment. Now that you know exactly what you want to achieve, it's time for a big reset. Cleaning your space will help you clean your energy and declutter your mind. Starting with your environment, like deep cleaning your phone, your email, your computer, deleting the apps that are not serving you anymore. Clean your wardrobe, your self-care products, your makeup. Make sure everything is aligned with your new standard. Create new routines. Change your bed sheets. Light the candles you love. Romanticize everything in your life and start living with intention. Act immediately and don't let things get in your way. There's one personal thing I'm adding this season. I have a mini daily declutter ritual. Every night before bed, I spend 10 minutes tidying up one corner of my space, whether it's my desk, my vanity, my phone gallery. This way, my environment is always ready for me to lock in without distractions. This way, you're creating more of a long-term routine rather than just trying to declutter every single thing in 1 week. Create your systems. Create daily and weekly systems. Motivation isn't reliable, but systems will help you to get through the days when you don't feel like it. Write down a list of your non-negotiables and use them as a foundation for your days. Treat your goals as one big operating system instead of separate apps that are competing for your energy. Design a schedule where each action deliberately sets up for the next one. For me, one non-negotiable is waking up early. Days are shorter now, so getting everything done by the time the sun sets is important for me because it allows me to also prioritize self-care. Using my mornings for mental work so that my evenings are for self-love and relaxing is a balance that I'm aiming for this season. I realized that I had so many days working up until late midnight and I'll wake up even more exhausted because this was not sustainable in the long run. Another thing I added is dedicating 2 to 3 hours every single day as my deep work block. This is where I go all in on my biggest goal and financial targets. No phone, no interruptions, just focus. Another powerful tool that I'm bringing back this season is what I call the future you hack. Every day, I ask myself, what would my future self, the woman I want to become, do today? And then I embody her. Let me ask you a question. What is the thing that keeps you from reaching your goals? And the answer is pretty simple. Sometimes you don't feel like it. Sometimes you don't feel like going to the gym. Sometimes you feel too tired to do the work. Sometimes you feel too tired to take care of yourself and you would rather rot in bed. What are these things? These things are actually emotions. So we have these negative emotions that are keeping us from reaching our goals. What if we are going to use emotions to reach our goals? And to do that, you have to really visualize your higher self. What is your higher self doing? What is your higher self wearing? Try to look yourself in the mirror and really imagining you're that person. You have your better version body, your better version money, your better version wardrobe. What is she wearing? I get ready in the morning as if I'm already her. Look in the mirror every single morning as you're already her. The version of you that you want to reach. The version of you that you're working towards. I'm telling you, this hack helped me so many times because, yeah, I have my days when I don't feel like it. I have my days when I don't want to go to the gym. I have my days when I feel like I want to skip and give myself a break. And the worst part is that I am my own boss and I can allow myself to have free days, which is the worst case scenario because allowing yourself to skip the day, to skip the gym, to skip the healthy meal is the recipe of failure. So each time I don't feel like it, I remember her, my higher yourself that I love and I support, and I'm gonna act like her until I become her. It's kind of fake it till you make it, but not really, because that version of you already exists. It's not a fake version. That version of you is in the future. So you just have to act today in order to reach her faster. And because real life is not a straight line, make one last commitment to yourself that you will embrace failure as a part of the process. It's okay to have days when you miss a goal or slip a habit or not complete your daily progress during this winter arc. We don't operate on the same energy level every single day. So adjust your routines and keep going. Failure, it's not the finish line. So this is the great lock-in. This is the season to audit, reset, and rise. While the world gets cozy, we get ahead. So don't wait for January. Build now, lock in now, and when the new year comes, you're already 90 days ahead of everyone else and 90 days ahead of the version of you that would have just slowed down during this winter season. If you're ready for this journey, make sure you're subscribed because I'm going to prepare so many videos that are going to support you during this process. And let me know in the comments, what are your top lock-in goals? I'm going to share mine too. So let's do this together. Make sure to check the other videos because I'm sharing so much value here on this channel, and I'm seeing you in the next one.